Kids, this is Princess Readaloud from Kids Reading Corner 207. Today we're going to read Honey, Honey, Lion. Written and illustrated by Jan Brett. A story from Africa. Honey, Honey, Lion. In Africa, the honey guide and the honey badgers are partners when it comes to honey. The little bird follows a bee to its hive. Then she leads the honey badger there to break it open with his big, strong claws. Together they share the sweetness, and that is the way it has always been. Maybe this day Badger was hungrier than usual. Maybe he forgot about Honey Guide, who showed him the way. Or could he have been thinking, my strong claws do all the hard work? Whatever the reason, that day Badger would not share. Honey Guide scolded Badger as she waddled back to the jackalberry tree, his tummy almost touching the ground. She fussed and fumed, and he tried to fit into his burrow. Finally, she cried out for all the animals to hear, "No fair! No fair!" Soon the guinea hens were broadcasting the news. Honey Guide is in a major rage. But Badger did not hear. He was sound asleep, smiling, snoring, and hiccuping from his big meal. Grump! The badger roared out the loudest hiccup of all, and its deep, low grumble gave Honey Guide an idea. The next morning, Badger woke up hungry, his tummy flat as a pancake. That's when Honey Guide flew by, heading for the great gray baobab. "Honey, honey!" she cried, grinning. The little bird zigzagged over its large roots. Pitter, pitter, patter. Badger ran after her. Pitter, patter. Honey Guide flew low across the water hole. Splish, splash. Badger paddled after her. Splish, splash. Honey Guide glided to the top of the termite mound and bounced on one foot. Sprung. Badger scrambled to the top and bounced off. Sprung. Honey Guide landed on a hollow log. It echoed as she stomped along. Boom, boom. Badger hurried to catch up. Boom, boom. Next, Honey Guide flitted through a stand of papyrus. Tall, dry reeds waved back and forth. Clickety-click. Badger traipsed along, muttering, "Where is that honey?" The papyrus rattled as he went by. Clickety-click. Honey Guide led him through a field of golden bristle grass. Swish, swish. Badger puffed and puffed, but the thought of the delicious meal waiting for him kept him going. By now, Badger was tired and wet, itchy, and sore, but he didn't slow down because Honey Guide was just ahead of him. She flashed her wings, fanned her tail, and dove under an acacia tree. Badger charged in after her, singing triumphantly, "Honey, honey." "Lion! Lion, lion, lion!" Badger turned on his tail and ran. Swish, swish through the grass, clickety-click into the papyrus, boom, boom over the hollow log. Strong sprung over the termite mound, splish, splish across the water hole, pitter, patter over the babble trees. Badger dashed into his burrow. Honey Guide cheered. In a flash, Badger was as far from the entrance he could be. Right behind them was Lion's huge paw, batting the air, but he could not reach him. And that is the closest any animal could be to an angry lion and live to tell the tale. That evening, Mongoose squeaked to Elephant, who trumpeted to Hippo, who bellowed to Warthog, who squealed to Bishop Bird, who piped to Hyena, who whooped to Zebra, who snorted to Giraffe, who was overheard by Guinea Hen, who bugled it far and wide. It was a bush telegraph, and it said, "If Honey Guide leads you to a beehive, be sure and reward her, or next time she'll lead you to a lion." Well, that's the end of that story. Well, what did you guys think about that story? I really liked it because I liked how it had a lesson, because you have to share with people or you'll regret it. And I also liked how it put animals talking, and how it showed the lesson is use Badger for it and the Honey Guide, and also showed everyone should share with each other and be friends, or else you'll regret it. And that's pretty much what life should be. So I guess you're going to have to read the next story to hear another one. The end. Thanks for listening, and read lots.